Alright y'all, what's happening? It's Gabe at Junction Auto Salon. We are here today with another detailing product review where I go over with you in real time these detailing products. Today we're doing Chemical Guys AllClean, and we're using this the way I use an all-purpose cleaner, and that is to kind of decrud and clean tires. So I use this neat, which means this is not diluted with anything. The very first out of the gate kind of stress moment for me here is the amount of dye, the kind of neon green glow. I don't necessarily like that. That's my personal opinion. It is kind of turning the bottle a little bit green or a little bit yellow. This is AllClean from Chemical Guys. You can dilute it, so that's good. And this gallon costs $29.99 compared to my regular all-purpose cleaner where I use Meguiar's D101, which is about $21 or so for a gallon, depending on where you get it. So I got this directly from Detail Garage, so we are going to put this to the test. Let me grab my stool. So the way that I use all-purpose cleaner, what I use it for 95% of the time, is just to clean tires. So we will see here in just a second how dirty this tire actually is and see how well this does. I know that my Meguiar's D101 does pretty well for removing some of the junk on the tire, and you can see that this is going to be a good example for this all-purpose cleaner, because this wheel and tire is very, very, very dirty. So we'll spray that on here. Again, that color is is stress. If it works, I guess it's okay. I don't have a lot of luck with Chemical Guys products not leaching out pretty badly on me, especially things that are in this particular color. So we'll see how that goes. You know, it's all part of the review, whether or not you want to possibly have to deal with some kind of color leaching from a particular product. I don't know why you would want to deal with that, but Chemical Guys is pretty popular. So we got it sprayed on there. I gotta give it a minute to just kind of sit up and do its thing. Don't worry about the wheel. We are gonna go over a kind of like a product test of sorts with the wheel itself. I'm just cleaning the tire. So that's primed. What I can do with this as well is I can treat the inside of the fender well to start breaking loose some of the gunk inside the fender well. I do use APC for that. So this has had just a little bit of time. I usually don't give it a terrible lot of time, maybe a minute or so to set, because this will actually get treated again. Don't worry about my dumb pressure washer. It's being done because there's a leak right there. But we can get this sprayed off and see how well it does. So this car is another track day car. He runs this around Motorsport Ranch here in Houston, or in Angleton, on a regular basis. That's why the wheels are so dang dirty. But we're just getting this broken down, so this is a pretty good test for this stuff to see just how well it does. So that's really it. I'm gonna grab the blower. We're gonna dry off a section and see just how well it's done. It looked like it took off some of the tire browning, but maybe not quite as much as my regular Meguiar's D101. Again, I know this is in the alkaline family somewhere for chemicals. There's an MSDS that exists. I don't know what this particular one is, but let's get this dried off a little bit, or some of it dried off, and see how it did. Alright, so just drying this section, we can see that it did okay, not great. Would have definitely pulled off a lot more with the regular D101 that I use. I'm not used to that kind of result, so you know, I'm gonna end up having to go over this again and go over this with the Meguiar's D101, because that's not really acceptable to me for the first round. It still looks pretty brown and pretty dirty. So that's it. I'd give this maybe a 3 or 4 out of 10. You can definitely do better, especially for the cost, since this stuff is $30 for a gallon versus the $21 for a gallon that I usually use. There are cheaper all-purpose cleaners out there as well that are supposed to be pretty good, but we'll get to those in the future. In the meantime, 3-4 out of 10. I really wouldn't recommend that anybody pick this stuff up. That neon color is really killing me. There's no reason for that kind of stuff, but maybe it's more effective somewhere else. But I feel like you would have to go over it a few times, and that's not okay with me. So that's it. We'll catch you guys on the next review. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. You can check out more reviews as I post them, as I get them finished, on detailing products where we will actually go over them and use them in real time the way that I use them, instead of me just giving you a stagnant review. You can see how it works in the video. That's it. Like and subscribe. Junction Auto out.